let's do a shorter recap of the second game.
All right, this is a game where I lost lane hard.
Okay.
That doesn't happen very often. That's pretty rare.
Hmm.
But this Caitlyn really knew what she was doing, and she wrecked me.
All right. Yeah, it was Caitlyn Senna. That's a hard matchup.
She absolutely punished me every time I went for every CS,
Hmm.
and it was not fun winning against her.
So, if we're talking about having a plan, if we're looking at this game, what would you be thinking?
Yeah, I mean, anytime I'm with a Leona, I'm just waiting for six. I mean, again, we have a great level six all in,
Yeah,
uh, so it's just try to farm and play safe until six.
exactly. Because they're gonna be
Oh yeah, and
more
also if
like.
you look, do you
Mhm.
ever use Professor? You see, I flash it on the. I use Professor to check the match beforehand,
Yeah, I
and
noticed you did. I don't personally
for
use it
some reason
myself,
their team is like all silver except for one, and we have one silver, and we're all like bronze and
oh,
iron
oh
besides that.
damn.
So so I don't know what happened to the matchmaking in this game,
Yeah,
but
Iron
we were
3
totally
versus
outclassed.
Oh damn. With 70% win rate. What?
Yeah.
So this was probably a smurf. So this game shouldn't be. You shouldn't worry about this game. But yeah, if you're playing against Senna Caitlyn before pre 6, you probably don't really want to use your abilities too much because Senna has sustain anyway. So it's just gonna be like
Yeah.
waste of mana trying to poke them.
Yeah, yeah, it's very frustrating.
So instead, you just want to wait. Like you said, you just want to wait for level 6 and then go for all ins. Which is probably also like Leona's mistake of going for exhaust here. If you're gonna all in after 6, you probably want ignite.
Unfortunately, what I think ends up happening here is that Caitlyn pressured so hard and got so far ahead that by the time we made it to six, we were too far behind to actually do a successful all in.
Mhm. I think it's because this game they didn't leash, and the thing is, you're with a Shaco jungler. Shaco doesn't really need a leash either, and I know that a
Yeah,
lot of
if you look in chat,
junglers.
I actually asked him, and he said he
Yeah,
wanted one.
oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, because you probably like lost the first 5 minutes of lane purely because you had to leash and they didn't, which means they had a level lead. They won the race to level 2, and that's a
Yeah,
huge advantage. Although the Caitlyn pushed too hard. Right here, you should be able to just set up a freeze.
should be, but she uses her traps very effectively,
Yeah.
and Senna is also a problem
Hmm.
because it's impossible to dodge Senna poke.
Oh damn.
I can't even move up to. Yeah, this is just really frustrating. And I'm kind of wishing that Leona wouldn't go for these trades.
True. Yeah, all you can do here is try to not make it worse, which you're doing a good job of. It's just like you maybe could have tried uh, prepping the minions in their tower a little better. But right now you lost like 5 or 6 minions already under tower, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's scary playing versus Caitlyn who's really playing aggressively, especially with the Senna support. If they can stun you, then you're just gonna almost insta die at level 2. Oh wow, 4 CS. This is a nightmare.
What's this?
Oh no. Wait. Yeah, this is probably like a big reason why you lost lane so hard is because you lost tons of minions under tower. Also, this is what I was talking about last game. You could have done this to Israel.
What's my farm? 7.
Like just constantly harassing him under tower, and even if he hits an ability here and there,
Well, yeah. Well, Caitlyn can do it a lot better than Ashe can.
yeah, of course, but you still could have won most of the trades. I mean, like all of them because he was behind.
And also, he had a Lux support, and I've got
Mm-hmm.
Leona, who's not great under tower.
That's true.
Oh, and yeah, I have to make the trap.
Okay.
Like that. Alright, and I think, you know, maybe if I get an early refillable, that might help with all the poke that I'm eating.
Yeah, and a sustain is really annoying. Yay! At least you can CS.
Back with a BF.
And this is where it goes all to shit. This is also probably a game where Shaco wants to gank bot over and over, just because they're perma pushing and they don't really have a lot of mobility. Oh no. But this is then a bad gank timing because Leona wasn't there.
Really?
Oh crap.
Holy shit.
Hey, kill. Okay, so actually the only thing I can say about this game is like farming under tower. But apart from this, I don't think this game was kind of winnable. Maybe if your farming under tower like was so good that you actually could have bought items. But at the same time, the Leona wasn't doing what she was supposed to do. Neither was the Shaco. So this was just like an unfortunate game in my opinion. Which happens.
Liver probably wants that. Caitlyn has 5 kills. Really unbalanced match. That was one of the most unbalanced matches I've gotten in ranked.
Yeah. How did you die here? Oh wow.
Yeah. She's actually able to trap so far back from my tower that I couldn't even
That's insane.
try to save it. And then I
Yeah.
forgot that trap was there and accidentally hit it and I was dead.
Yeah, I probably don't really need to watch the rest of the game. This one's over. Okay, yeah, so this game is just a matter of farming under tower, which is just you can look up some YouTube videos about it, but you probably did that already.
I mean, farming under tower has been frustrating for me because really the only advice I see that's out there is, for melee minions, let the tower hit it twice, then you hit it once, and for casters, you hit it once and the tower once, then you hit it again. But
Yeah,
that
exactly.
never works because that's only true if the minions get to the tower at full health, and they never get to the tower at full health.
Yeah,
So
and
I
that's how you can prep waves. If they're about to crash into the tower and you notice that there's something wrong with their HP, like they're gonna die because of the tower, if you're not gonna hit them, then try to hit them once or twice and like hit them until you think that it's going to be enough for one tower and then for you to finish off with another auto attack. But that's just a matter of experience. Like you need to know when you need to hit minions in order to prep them correctly and when you don't, and that's going to be hard uh,
Yeah,
to
and
learn.
and not only that, but trying to do that while you're being
Yeah,
harassed by
that's
Caitlyn and Senna
insanely
is
hard.
just
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, this one
So
was probably just like outdrafted, like just out eloed, which is unfortunate. All right, and then the third one, the last game, this
yeah,
was
non-meta bot lane. I mean, whenever I see this, I'm like, I don't know because
oh wow, yeah.
at least I'm familiar with most of the standard meta matchups in bot lane, but when I see something like this, I just get frustrated because I don't know how it's going to play out.
Hmm.
I mean, all I could say at the start was, okay, they've got a ton of CC, just play safe, I guess.
Yeah.
It seems like a frustrating amount of my lanes are just, play safe until 6. And I end up just playing very passive for most of the games, but then that's a problem. So
Hmm.
I don't know what to do.
But playing safe until 6 is kind of what's what Ashe is all about. Unless you have like an insanely good support who can set up kills pre 6, but I don't think in lower elo you can have those supports like who know when to go in and give you those free kills pre 6. That doesn't mean that Ashen is a bad champion in low elo. She's definitely great because of her R, but it's only after 6 that she becomes easy to get kills with. So yeah, for this game you're playing against Annie and Lux. So I would say play like a chicken until 6, and hopefully it's already lucky that you have a Morgana support because she can just like shield you from the Annie stuns or the Lux
Yeah,
bindings.
I think I got a total of 1 Morgana shield this entire game.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Then, then that may be just like a support difference, but let's see. All right. Oh, okay. I definitely would have pushed harder. So you could have gone level 2 first.
Yeah, I'm just hesitant because, like I said, it's a weird lane, and
Yeah.
weird lanes always make me hesitant. And also, Morgana is just playing so far back,
Hmm.
or maybe she had to go feed her dog or something. I don't know.
Okay. This is good.
All right, yeah. So I felt like that was a decent trade.
Yeah. Maybe you could have even gone further because, like, Annie just missed an ability. Lux did her E on the floor here, and she missed her Q, so they missed most of her abilities.
Yeah, but there
So
is still a Lux E standing there. I mean,
yeah, but you can just like walk around it. After she misses her Q, you can just walk back right up until this point and zone them off minions. Like anyone to go for this one, auto attack her. She may have like Q, but you have your Q, so you can auto attack, Q, and auto attack. And that's another thing. Like you can cancel your auto attack animation with your Q, which makes it a lot faster for your damage.
yeah, yeah. They just added that. Well,
Hmm.
she got that buff. Ashe is getting nerfed next patch, which
Oh really?
concerns me. Yeah, they
Damn.
announced that. Well, she's been like picked in almost every single pro match the past 5 weeks.
Yeah, but is she that strong? Like compared
You know,
to
that's what I'm thinking. Is she that strong? But apparently, everybody loves Ashe now.
yeah. Okay. So far it's going okay. I probably would have
Yeah.
like hard pushed this, like use my volley to kill these minions, because if you don't, they might get a freezing opportunity later.
Well, you see, I hawkshotted right there because I was
Uh-huh.
getting concerned about pushing so far up without
Yeah.
vision. So I was just thinking, okay, hawkshot and ward, and then I can push.
Okay, so this is good. Annie's also getting kind of. Let me turn on the audio, by the way.
All right, I think we can get a kill on Lux if she's binding, and she does. And all right, this is weird. Here,
Oh.
I think Lux is dead to ignite, so I switch over
Mhm.
to Annie. But somehow Lux lives. I don't know
Yeah,
how.
that's because of her shield. Wait, where can we show? Okay, so right here, if you can see, she's running, but right here she uses her shield.
Yeah, I
That's
thought she was
unfortunate.
dead.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
And here I'm like, okay, I have to abandon Morgana. Maybe. No, and then I get hit by the binding. There's just too
Yeah.
much going on there for me to
It's too much
fight.
there. I couldn't deal
Yeah.
with all of them.
And even if you would have flashed for the kill on Lux, you still would have died to the Warwick. So I don't know if it's worth or not. This is just, in my opinion, I would have backed off right here, like right here after seeing the jungler. I would have just started running.
Well,
Not
we had the
even
Annie though.
not even going for the Annie here, because you know that the Warwick is coming.
I guess I was thinking that even if Warwick came, you know, we could kill Annie and then we would be 2v1 versus
Mhm.
Warwick.
Yeah, and
Because
that's a thing of
I still thought Lux was dead.
yeah, but that's the thing of like planning out your fights before this even
Yeah, but
happened.
we can't plan. I can't plan this because Warwick. I mean, I'm not going to make a plan that says in case Warwick comes to gank.
No, of course not. No, but you can see Warwick here, and that's when right here you can think like, okay, we can kill this Annie, but at the same time, she hasn't used her flash so far, so she's 100% gonna flash this. So there's no way for you to kill her before the Warwick turns up. And
Yeah, I
that's
mean
one thing like
that's
you
something
need
that's
to know
easy to
that.
see when you're looking at a replay, but when I'm actually playing the game, I can't think that fast.
Yeah.
It's just too much there. I couldn't deal with all of them.
Let's fast forward. So it's like those little things. I mean, it may seem little, but right now you used your heal. Morgana probably used both her summoners, and you still. I mean, you didn't die, but the Morgana died anyway. So you used 3 summoners just for 1 death on your team, and that ends up being a huge deal for 5 minutes. All right. Let's see. Seem to not really be dying in this game. Oh, right here he died. Okay. Oh, Morgana died again. That's totally on her.
Yeah.
Help
This
Yeah.
was
her
one
go.
game where I
She was in like
realized
that.
she
No
was gonna
help.
die, and I just let her
Mhm.
die several times. She fed Annie like 5 deaths this game.
Oh.
Hey, look, Morgana shielded me.
Hey, there we go. Shut down.
I have seen babies fight better than you. I am Aurora.
Also, like, is it me or does your camera movement get a little awkward in like hectic situations? So, for example, right here, you should be moving your camera to the left just a bit, just to see people coming. I know you can look at the minimap, but looking at the minimap during a fight, yeah, I mean, who does that? No one does. I mean, up until High Diamond, no one really looks at the minimap during a hectic fight. So what I would have done is like move the minimap just a little to the left. But in this
Yeah,
case, I mean,
I,
it's
I
it's
mean
fine.
sometimes I'll hold space, which I have to lock like I'm holding space right
Mhm.
now to lock the camera on me.
Yeah.
Um, and I'll do that in fights sometimes. Um, Otherwise, yeah, edge jabbing is really awkward for me.
Mhm.
I used to actually have the camera controls on keyboard, but I
Oh,
recently changed that because one of my coaches told me that was very, very bad and I should change that. So I'm
yeah,
still kind
that's.
of getting used to edge jabbing.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the camera control on your keyboard is even more awkward.
Oh, I
Uh,
loved it. It was great. My camera was
really?
always perfect for me when I had that. Yeah.
Seek
Wow.
peace, but bring the tools of war.
Alright, so now you got 6. I think you're still behind though, just CS wise. Yeah, Morgana is just inting. That's also like quite an unfortunate game. Like, mm, okay, like the first mistake was like already a big one, which lost you like a lot of momentum and gave them like a huge lead. Not only did they get a kill, but they also forced summoners out of you.
There will
So
be peace in the Freljord.
if you won that, it may have changed the tides of the game, but
So, Lux is
I'm not sure about that because like Morgana seemed to be like inting.
This mortality chose to It is a
Even here, like she hit Q, but what was the plan? Was she gonna kill anyone?
one farm on me and
Oh,
time.
so what's the CS? Oh yeah, you're definitely behind.
And he's got 20. Wreck. You're not doing.
This is probably
You know,
when.
it's
Mhm.
not unusual for me to be behind, 20 or 30 CS at the end of laning phase.
Okay.
the fate of our people hangs in the balance.
So yeah, since Annie and Lux are now really fed, especially Annie,
I
you always want to think about her ultimate and even her
Yeah, well,
flash
right there,
ultimate.
I flashed because
Hmm.
I was afraid I was dead to flash Tibbers at that point. I
Yeah,
think Annie could have killed me there.
yeah, that's good that you flashed.
All Freljordians are one.
jump.
Oh, you killed her. Nice.
Uh,
Kind of unfortunate that Morgana got killed, but it's whatever. And this is a losing fight. This is just
Yeah,
like man advantage. That's good that you recognized it.
Born into poverty. All Freljordians are.
all right. So
Okay,
there's
bye bye.
still a fight going on, but I can't. Oh,
The healing word is hidden.
all right. So I know he's in the bush there. He goes
Oh,
back in the bush. I don't have a hawk, so I have to face check. I do get the
okay.
kill. Now I'm like, I really don't want to fight this Urgot.
Get away from me.
Nope. No, but the thing is, I don't really get why you're so scared of this this warwick. Like, as you can see,
Well,
like he comes out of the bush with like 1 HP. I mean, 28 HP.
I don't miss.
okay, so I don't know what he has. I mean, if he had ult, I don't know.
Get away from me. Fucking
He might have been able to kill me.
But then
And
again, like,
I never want to, and I don't want to
Mhm.
face check a Warwick in the bush.
no, but like right here, you hog shot, then you know, oh, he's low. You can't really do anything, even if he has
Well, yeah, I
like you
hawkshot
have
him,
heal.
but then he comes out, but then he goes back in the bush, and I don't have any way of regaining vision on him besides just face checking.
Yeah, but isn't that because you were like scared to go in? Oh, like right here, you have vision on him, even if he's in the bush.
Yeah, but then I lose it again.
Right.
Okay, I have vision.
So right here,
I
just
have
walk up
vision.
and auto
I have
attack.
vision, and then I lose
Yeah,
it.
right now you lost it, but that's because you backed off for a second. I mean, you still got the kill, which isn't bad,
get away from me.
but you lost a lot of HP just because you were so hesitant to kill him.
Okay, wait. I'm not seeing exactly which hesitation you're talking about here.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause here for your hesitation, and that's right
Okay, there I
right
see him.
here.
I'm walking up.
So you volley and then back off, but you should be volleying and auto attack, and it would have been an insta kill.
Hmm.
So right here would have been
Okay,
dead already.
Yeah, I just didn't combo it.
Get away from me. Fucking
Get away from me. Yeah, that's
go in there.
okay. It's still kind of worth. That's 2 for 1. All right.
Mid tower's already.
Yeah, this Morgana probably just inting again. Yep. At this point, there's nothing really you can do about apart from not making it worse. That's just
How
Morgana
many kills
being
has Morgana fed?
iron.
5?
Okay. Karthus, hello. Wait, that was a free kill for Karthus.
Well, to be fair, I missed my ult.
Yeah, but still, Yanni was low and she used stun. All Karthus had to do was sidestep the Lux stun, and that's it. I mean, okay, yeah, you missed ultimate, so that's not like the best situation, but okay. I mean, you could have healed, but I kind of also get why you didn't, because you want to save it for yourself.
No, I just missed it.
Oh,
I missed that I had it.
okay. No, I mean, in lower elo, people tend to save abilities for themselves. Especially like the AD carries, because you want to stay alive, and if you...
I would say I use heal more often to save my support than for myself.
Oh.
Tower?
Well, if the support is inting, please don't. If the support, like, if it was for this Morgana, just never use heal on her. Unless you can actually, like, save him and, I mean her, and get a kill yourself. But if she's just, like, inting, if she's getting one-shot by Annie and Lux, then just save your heal.
I do not see this world without Elosa.
Yeah.
Like again, it's good that you didn't use heal. Would have been a waste.
Yeah, well, at this point, I recognize that Morgana's not
Mhm.
playing well, and I'm not going to be helping her.
Oh. Okay, bye bye. Oh wow, this Arya has balls. This is where you can maybe R.
We are all kids.
Yeah, that's great.
And Ari dies to Tibbers.
Mhm. Uh-oh.
Mr. Necton. I don't know if I could have seen him on the map or not.
Yeah, I probably would have flashed before he stunned you. Or use Borg first to steal his movement speed.
Yeah, I had a lot of options. I was probably dead no matter what, but I don't know if that was just lack of map awareness there or what.
Was he... Could you have been able to see him? No, there weren't any wards. Like... Yeah, you only see him at this point. Yeah. I guess what you could have done is like use blue trinket earlier in the jungle, but I mean, who knows? You could have definitely survived though if you flashed sooner. If you flash here and then like slow him with your volley and use Borg. But these are like small things.
Well, I mean, it's like you say, you know, the small things add up.
Yeah.
Arm now.
Alright. Oh, another one. Oh wow.
Get me out of here. Goodbye.
Wait, so who died? This is a dragon fight. Oh,
And,
everyone's...
oh yeah, this was a really weird fight. If you back it up a little more, they're chasing half the team down the river. As we come up, Urgot actually comes up behind us, and then we're split.
Oh shit.
So yeah, watch
Okay,
this.
yeah,
So they
right
start
here.
chasing down river, and then we start to follow, and suddenly, hey, it's Urgot. And then what do I do? So
Yeah, this is basically the best you could have done.
Get me out of here.
There's just nothing you can do if your team
a,
ends
a
like
lot
that.
of a lot of times there's fights that are like this where you know there's not a clear front line or a back line, and I just have absolutely no idea how I should be positioning, or
Okay.
who I should be attacking, or what.
Let's see. So right here you see Urgot, and when these people are starting to chase someone else, they're being dumb. And I would have like automatically spam ping this bush because you know Urgot is gonna be here. And if they don't back off, I would probably walk around. I mean, it's mostly on them because they're chasing while Urgot was right there. So they should have known that you were gonna be split. But yeah, it's difficult because you want to help your team, but at the same time you know you can't. So you should have known, like, if I walk this way, Urgot's gonna be there. So I would have walked around blue buff.
Walk all the way around.
Yeah,
Wow,
I mean, it's...
I would have thought that would just get me there too late to do anything.
That's true, but right now you used
Here.
flash just to survive, and you didn't do
Goodbye.
anything anyway. So at least that way, yeah, you lose a lot of time, but you would have still had flash,
Alive.
and you could have maybe, probably not, because they were already dead at that point. Yeah, like right here, they're already dying. So probably you wouldn't have been able to do anything, but you would have still had your flash.
Get me out of here. Goodbye. Guess I'll go do
And
dragon.
that's another like small difference. It's only a difference of flash, but still it's 5 minutes of
Wait, if I walk
you.
around blue buff, then do I go all the way down through Tribush to tower, or do I go straight down back to river?
That depends on where Urgot is at that point, because Urgot was about to go and follow them until he
Yeah, see,
saw you.
he's gonna be past that river entrance
Yeah,
there if I walk all the way around blue buff, so I would end up
then
walking through Tribush at that point.
yeah, true. Which is also like useless, but right now you're also being useless.
Eh,
Like this has no use. Like the only thing you did here was blow flash, and that's the one thing you could have saved by walking around.
Get me out of here. Goodbye.
It's just a constant source of frustration for me that all
Yeah.
my games I feel useless.
I do get that because you want to help your team, but at the same time you keep losing something because you want to help.
I'll go do dragon.
So instead you should probably be like somewhat selfish and think about yourself. Just your number one priority is to keep yourself alive. Screw your team. I mean, not always, but if your choice would be losing something, losing your life possibly, in order to try and save someone, then just don't do it. Oh, wow. Okay, this might be an R. Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Okay, so in my opinion, you kind of waited too long with the R, but at the same time, this R was amazing.
What was so great about it?
Okay.
Wow. I think it's the R that stopped him from getting the kill on Ari.
Hmm.
Okay. Well fought.
Not sure though, but I do like it.
I will show them the power of an iceberg.
But I personally would have definitely used it sooner. I would have used it right here on the Annie, for example. Or right here on the Renekton.
I'm not sure why I didn't R earlier in the fight. I think that what I was thinking was that it looked like a good fight and I was doing good damage even without the R, so I just wanted to keep doing what I was doing.
Okay. Well fought.
Okay. This is kind of risky because Warwick can be here.
Nib.
Reveal our way.
Oh, they're all there. Okay. Well, this is a tough one, but personally, the rule of thumb here is that you're a split pusher, which you don't really have. You have a Garen, but in this case, the rule of thumb is to send your top laner with TP to bot lane if there's a Baron up, because he has TP. He can always help in case they're doing Baron, which they are. But right here, you have no way of helping them apart from like using your R, which I should also use.
Yeah.
It doesn't really have a
Okay.
large cooldown anyway, So,
I hit the wrong button there. I tried to R and I
oh.
accidentally E. All right, then I send the R. But
Does it
okay.
hit someone? Let's go for style points. I think it does. Yeah, on the Warwick. So that's A for effort. And that's the game. Yeah. All right. So there's actually a lot of small things. Like you can be more aggressive if you have a lead. Just try to punish them over and over if they go for a small trade or even for a minion. Try to harass them under tower. If they have things like Vladimir, Silas, Mundo, something with a lot of healing, you should almost always prioritize executioners. Probably like second item. You don't have to
And
finish the
in
item, but
terms of other defensive items, how do you feel about QSS Mercurial in the same sort of if you're versus like a heavy CC or heavy magic damage team, getting
um,
that for Runans?
that's an iffy one. I would most likely go cleanse instead of heal instead of rushing QSS. Like if you're against Leona, for example, I would rush cleanse. I would go cleanse instead of heal, and then you can still go your core build.
And I guess the other option that I change up that we didn't see here is that if there's a Fed Zed or Talon, I'll sometimes go GA, early GA.
Oh, GA. Um, I mean GA does give damage, so it's not a bad option. But at the same time, you could also go Death's Dance and Phantom Dancer. Like Phantom Dancer gives you the shield if you're below 30%. Death's Dance gives you like a lifesteal and the damage reduction over time. Mm, so I would go for that combo over GA because GA's like neglectable damage wise. It's a good like last item or fourth item, but I wouldn't go it second. And in
Okay.
most cases, like Phantom Dancer is a part of your core build. I mean, not for uh, Ezreal, for example, but you can build it on Ashe. So in this case, if it were a Fed set, I would have gone Blade of the Rune King. Then instead of Runans, I would go Phantom Dancer, and then something like you could go GA, but I would maybe also go Death's Dance.
Okay.
All right, and
Um,
the rest was like most of it was from the first game. Um,
all right. So
actually, kind of
have plans for trading in laning phase. Try to have plans for team fights later in the game.
yes, and as always, like the CS thing that probably everyone keeps telling you, but it's still really important. And it's all those small things that add up and make you a god. So yeah, if you have
Well, I
any
don't want
more
to be a god.
questions,
I just want to get out of bronze.
yeah, that should work if you work on that. Should be easy peasy. All right, so if you have any more questions, you can feel free to ask.
Yeah, I'll see if I can summarize the points here. Maybe follow up with that.
Mhm.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right, and thank you for your time and good luck climbing. And if you need another coaching session, then you can always contact me.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.